Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah, I bet. Let's do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
MP outside. Three-pointer. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
What focus from MP at the arc. He doesn't want to waste one of his team's possessions.
Robinson sets the screen. Back to Wells. Beyond the arc. Gets the three ball to go. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now here's MP. Screen by MP. Brett Hotkins from outside. And it's rebounded by Zach Timmerman. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
He's off on the first.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated. His teammates appreciate it.
And he sinks the second. And now the Dynasty with it. And James Antierco throws it down.
He might be small for a center, but he can jump out of the building. He plays big.
Wells outside. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And here's MP on the outside. The Dynasty with the rebounds. From deep, pure from three-point range. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college. He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber. At 6'3" with a sturdy build, Zadirko's a beefy boy, and he can be a lot to handle inside, so it's not too surprising to see him draw some contact.
At the line for the Dynasty.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Stauffer. to Timmerman. Now here's Fresh. Zadirko covering. Pick by James. And Patrick Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another. The Dynasty leading. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's MP. And he's got 6 points for him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Fresh. Wells with it. 6 on the shot clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Oh, the moment that three went in on the other end, you just knew Wells had the answer on the other side. He's great from beyond the arc.
And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty another 3.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to, and right there, he did just that.
The Wolfpack trail. Outside, Timmerman. Stauffer. Wells outside. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
MP outside. And the Dynasty another 3. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson.
On defense, the Dynasty. A 7-point differential. It's Wells, left side. Puts one up from 19. Davidson pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Dillard with the bucket.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
Now here's Stauffer. Johnson, the screen. Inside. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
And that's a foul. It'll be called on Timmerman.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Deshaun Carter.
MP outside. Screen by Davidson. From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Wells with it. 12 points for him. Down low. Here's Stauffer. It's Junior with the rebound. The drive by MP. Here's Zadirko, and the layup falls.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
MP with the bucket.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Down by 12. Swings it to Stauffer. Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And here's MP on the outside. It's hauled in by Fresh. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Wells outside. And he loves it up towards the rim.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Pass over to Dillard. MP. Again, MP missing. Outside Stauffer. Carter. Dillard covering. Back to Stauffer. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. MP inside. Guarded by Wells. Drains it. He's now 8 of 14. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And the Wolfpack with possession. A 12-point contest. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells sinks the tray. Wells is cooking this first half. Great scoring output from him. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's MP. 21 points so far in this one. From the arc. Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack ball.
And now Wells. He's got 17. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
And this is what his teammates love. Wells doesn't fear getting hit. He wants to get to the line as often as possible.
Good on the second free throw.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. On target from long range. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Wells outside. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. The Dynasty with the lead. To the paint, Dillard. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Dillard can have issues finishing around the rim at times, but he was able to get the job done on that one.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. And Patrick Wells outside hits the trifecta. Now MP. Zadirko, a screen. Here's MP. The putback. That'll do it for the first half. Dynasty ahead, up by 8. And more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And now the Dynasty with it. They're leading by 8. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Great open look there.
Great hustle by Dillard, making the most of the fast break opportunity.
Now Wells, now covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wolfpack have possession. They trail by 14.
Such a high-effort player. I mean, Fisher, he can be relentless as a defender.
And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty, another 3. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Outside Stauffer. 5 to shoot. Out to Wells. And mismanagement of the shot clock. And they'll have to turn it over without getting a shot off. Back to MP. On the wing, Eric Dillard. MP takes the 3, and Robinson pulls it down. Here's Timmerman. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. Pass over to Robinson. Timmerman. And Patrick Wells outside.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Outside Stauffer. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Drew Robinson picks one up.
And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
The Wolfpack with the ball. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Takes a 3. Patrick Wells, and that's good.
One thing about Patrick Wells, guys, this kid is a bucket. He knows how to light up the scoreboard.
Defensive foul. Patrick Wells. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one for him falls.
At the line for the Dynasty.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
Now here's James. Outside Stauffer. Robinson. And it's stolen by Zadirko. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. Over MP. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
Patrick Wells.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
Passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
Now Wells. 26 points for him. Off target with the 3. They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Back to MP. 4-3. Drains the triple.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Wells with it. Now covered by MP. Shoots the 3. Wells, no good. To the inside. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
Down low. And Wells gets it to go.
Points, Patrick
This is
Wells.
what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
Inside, here's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. That's tipped. To the paint, here's James. James slams it home.
James.
He's one high flyer, guys, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be, especially since he's undersized.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Count it from distance. No doubt about it. Wells has been lights out with his scoring here tonight. Hitting the 30-point mark.
Deshaun Carter.
And now the dynasty with it. Earlier tonight, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Luan. Now here's Dillard. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
And that's the kind of confidence and scrappiness that scouts love seeing. MP knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Here's Wells. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
Patrick Wells.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Now here's MP. Pass over to Dillard. With plenty of space. And he buries that one, hitting the rim on the way down.
And this arena knows Dillard can shoot the ball, but the defense can't let him shake free from the mid-range.
Outside Stauffer. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Drew Robinson.
Swings it to Stauffer. Here's Wells. They get it again.
Michael Stauffer, muscle-bound at 219 pounds. Sometimes the only way to stop him is to foul him.
Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Wolfpack. Michael Stauffer.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
Wells with it, guarded by Zadirko. Back to Wells. This one for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And for the lack of size that Wells has, he makes up for it with his shooting ability. He's a floor spacer who allows this offense to run much more smoothly.
And he nails the third. Now here's MP. Pass over to Dillard. Fisher. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. MP, no good. Wells, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman.
Oh, and look at the sizzle there from Wells. Nice move.
And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Gets it to go from long range.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Pass to Luan. MP. Screen by Fisher. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the
A
game.
good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Dillard covering. Here's Wells. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
Patrick Wells.
Absolutely filthy shot from deep. That mid-range has to feel like a layup for him.
Passes to MP. Here's Luan. Misses from short range. The Wolfpack with the ball. A 17-point game. Stoffer with the ball. Six to shoot. Wells, now covered by MP. Wells, that falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stoffer.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Tommy Fresh. Joey Johnson. Deshaun Carter.
Pass to Luan, and that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
That was a tight pass. Nice job by the D to disrupt it.
Impressive hustle and determination.
MP up top, guarded by Wells. MP inside. Wells on him. Count that one.
Start the bus. I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, and I think I hear it. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
Now here's Carter. Patrick Wells on the wing. Inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
That's just textbook work inside by Wells. He understands how to attract the D's attention and makes a move.
At the line for the Wolfpack. Patrick Wells.
That one misses, so he splits the free throws.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
From deep, it's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Now it's Carter outside. Back to Stoffer. From deep. Off target with the shot. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't
Ah,
remember.
man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Oh, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We
is a
don't win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're gonna rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it.